coming out. Just know that. Obatobie is coming out and will soon be with us. We are very, very happy on that. And we will just let the process play out. But the Finland government is not the zoo government. Finland is not Kenya. There are differences between what happened to our leader in Kenya and Finland. So Obatobie is coming out. Is gonna
Let's
be
watch
with
it.
us.
And the news that has been flying on social media was orchestrated by the Nigerian media. The woman did not say anything about extraditing our prime minister. It was just from Tinubu's office that news came out to demoralize what you guys are doing. And I heard when Shehu was interviewing this terrorist chief of staff, General Christopher Musa, since Simon Ekpa has been arrested, that there's been the tension in the southeast has reduced. And I want to tell General Christopher Musa that you are a bloody liar, you are a criminal, you are a terrorist. You've been terrorizing the southeast, and we are not going to keep quiet anymore. We know what you are doing. We know the games that you are playing. This is the same man that said, oh, they have submitted all documents. It is every day that you come on interview. You go on interview, you keep telling them, we have submitted evidence, we have submitted evidence, we have submitted evidence that you cannot come here to prove, to defend. Yes, we know what you people are doing, but at the end of the day, you will see what is going to come of this nonsense you are doing. And Shehu, please, we know that this interview you did today was state managed. It was state managed because we know you can't ask the whole general such questions. So these were written before you people came live. We know all these things. So why didn't you ask him the killings from December to January? Who were the people perpetrating these killings? Since Simon Ekpa has been restricted and Mazina the Kanu is being kidnapped from Kenya in the DSS dungeon, who are the perpetrators of this evil in the southeast? Since these two people are no longer in charge, who are the perpetrators? You didn't ask him that. You just kept asking him about Simon Ekpa, and he said, oh, that we have submitted the documents, we have submitted a lot of exhibits and all whatnot. General Christopher Musa, you are a liar, you are a criminal and a killer, a murderer. The blood of our people will revenge. I'm telling you that we are going to revenge all these people that died in December and January.
Quickly as possible, and then we will take this to the final line. Just Biafrans, just know that we will just continue to do what we are doing. The first thing I wanted to talk about is the mandates, and that's something briefly I wanted to talk about today to Biafrans. Some of you that have listened to the voice, again, I am not going to address anything anybody does not say about me or about United States of Biafra. That is one promise I give. My target is the Fulani terrorist state, Nigeria, the Tinubu terrorist government, Christopher Musa's terrorist government that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists to come to our Biafra land and kill us. Christopher Musa, the Nigerian defense chief, was saying that since Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has been restricted by the Finnish government, that there has been peace in Biafra land. That is a lie. That is deceitful. Because the killings that happened in Biafra territory, in the Oshu territory, in different parts of Biafra land, in Ebonyi state, between January 1 and now is so much. So, Christopher, Defense Minister of Nigeria, shame on you. Shame on you to say that since our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has been restricted, there has been peace in Southeast. Who are you deceiving? Who are you lying to? Why are you lying? Why are you saying that? Who are you trying to please? You know you are not saying the truth. You can only say that to some mediocres that do not know what you are doing behind the scene. You know you have been conducting electrical war for the past 2 years, killing Biafrans. You know you've been doing that. You've been recruiting and rehabilitating terrorists in Nigeria. It is fully documented. The facts are there. And you send them to Southeast Nigeria because the indigenous Nigerians no longer want to join the Nigerian military and police. Christopher Musa, you know that. You know that the indigenous Nigerians, thousands of them have retired from the Nigerian military and from the Nigerian police because you are recruiting terrorists into the Nigerian military. And these are terrorists that turn around and kill indigenous Nigerians that are in the military and police. You know that. You know that is a fact. We have the records. You know that United States of Biafra is an independent state now. But you keep talking about one Nigeria, one state. You know that what you are saying is fraudulent. To any international leader that is listening to you, there is nothing like one Nigeria. Nothing. Biafra is an independent state. Christopher Musa and President Tinubu, you are trying to force us into one Nigeria that is already a failed state, where hundreds of organizations and companies have exited Nigeria, where reintegrated terrorists have taken over almost all the part of northern Nigeria, and indigenous Nigerians are paying taxes to the terrorists. Christopher Musa, why are you lying to the world? Why are you lying to the international community? Why are you doing that? Who are you trying to deceive? The world knows that Nigeria has been declared an Islamic state by Europe without our permission. We are fully Christians. Biafrans are Christians. But the Nigerian terrorist state under Christopher Musa has dragged the whole country into IOC, into an Islamic state. And that man comes out to lie to the world that Nigeria is trying to be a democratic state. Finland is helping Nigeria to restore democracy. Finland, Nigeria is a failed state. There is nothing you can do to restore that failed state because the policies and the programs of the Nigerian government has made Nigeria a failed state. Christopher Musa, you know you are lying when you say that our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is blocking bilateral relationship between Nigeria and Finland. That is a clear false statement. The world is boycotting Nigeria because they know Nigeria is a terrorist state. No same country will want to enter into any bilateral agreement between them and a country that rehabilitates and reintegrates non-terrorists into their military. That is what Nigeria is doing. The defense chief of Nigeria needs to pass this information to Finland, that Nigeria reintegrates non-terrorists into their military and police. So many countries have left Nigeria. So many businesses, international businesses have left Nigeria because they know Nigeria is a failed state. So that lie you are trying to propagate for cheap popularity, claiming that you want to maintain peace in the southeastern part of Nigeria, that is lie and that is fraudulent. You are using that to deceive people that do not know the history of Nigeria. It is our responsibility to continue to present the facts to them. In a country where you have two laws, Sharia in the north, and then the secular law in the south. Christopher Musa, have you told Finland that Christians that are born in the northern part of Nigeria must live by Sharia rule? If not, you send your men to stone them to death. Example is Deborah. Deborah was stoned to death because she is a Christian. Her family are Christian families living in the northern part of Nigeria. Note, I want to use this opportunity to thank our Biafra Liberation Forces, our Biafra Defense Forces, the Biafran Navy, the Biafran Air Force, the Biafran security agents, working day and night to ensure that we defend ourselves, that we protect our territory from reintegrated terrorists that are sent in by the Nigerian state to kill our people. The records are there in public domain. Whether you want to agree to that or not, whether you are a nation, international or local, and you want to continue to support what Nigeria does, rendering us homeless, destroying our homes, killing our people, raping our mothers and our daughters and our children, helping Nigeria government under Tinubu to continue to kill Biafrans. If you are one of those countries, international and local, Biafrans are telling you right now, we will continue the path of self-defense. It is our right to kill the terrorist state of Nigeria that are coming to kill us. If you are partnering with them, if you are listening to the lies being perpetrated by the Nigerian state and their agents inside Biafra land that are enabling them, remember, there are Biafran agents inside Biafra land that are enabling the killing of our people, that are giving information to the Nigerian terrorist state. If you are a nation, foreign or local, and you are listening to these gossips, and you are enabling the Nigerian state to continue to perpetuate these killings on the Biafran people or on innocent Nigerians generally, we are here to tell you today, we must continue to raise money for our self-defense. All the innocent brothers and sisters and children and mothers of Biafrans that have been killed by Nigeria, we are going to retaliate. You cannot come and kill us and go scot-free. We cannot keep quiet because we know they will come tomorrow. We must do what we have to do today to prevent them from coming to kill us the next day. On that note, I want to welcome all the 40 state administrators, both the ones that have been there and suffered for the creation of their state with Obato Obie and myself, suffered to establish the map of their states, suffered to establish the geographical region of their state, set up their executives, and continue to function under one United States nation, one umbrella, headed by our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, represented by my humble self. We thank those 40 state administrators. Those that feel they do not want to follow the path of Obato Obie, we also welcome them to quietly and peacefully leave the United States of Biafra. Biafra promotes freedom of association. You are free to go with whomever you want to be with. That is a basic right. We are not going to take it away from you. You are free to associate yourself with whom you want to. But what we are not going to allow is being able to disrupt what we are doing. Being able to use the platforms established by Obato Obie to promote your chaos and your divisive nature. Allowing you to use the plans, the maps, the regions that Obato Obie has set up to continue to disorganize, disinform our people. We are not going to allow you to do that. But as long as you following whoever calls you on the phone privately, it is okay to go with those individuals. And Biafrans, we truly support you to do that. That is called freedom of association, which United States of Biafra guarantees. There are charters that we signed during our declaration in Finland. And one of that is the basic human right of individuals to associate with whomever they want to. But you cannot do that under the United States of Biafra. There is only one United States of Biafra. Under one command, His Excellency the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, represented by my humble self, Dr. Robweze. Anything outside this, we wish you luck, but please leave any platform that either myself or Obatobia has established. You can inquire from whoever you want to be with. They have their own platform. They have where they are doing their own little shenanigans. You can join them there. We wish you luck, but do not be in the platform established by.
Yes, Biafran again. Today, I just want to quickly answer some questions and then throw more light on some things going on in Nigeria today about our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Njoko. Simon Ekpa Njoko is fine, he's doing well. The ambassador from Finland to Nigeria came just to, submit a letter of resumption because the other woman is no more there and this other woman is there. And some people were saying, oh, the woman is here to discuss the extradition. No, she didn't come to say any of that. And the news that has been flying on social media was orchestrated by the Nigerian media. The woman did not say anything about extraditing our Prime Minister. It was just from Tinubu's office that news came out to demoralize what you guys are doing. And I heard when Shehu was interviewing this terrorist chief of staff, General Christopher Musa, since Simon Ekpa has been arrested, that there's been the tension in the southeast has reduced. I want to tell General Christopher Musa that you are a bloody liar, you are a criminal, you are a terrorist, you've been terrorizing the southeast, and we are not going to keep quiet anymore. We know what you are doing, we know the games that you are playing. This is the same man that said, oh, they have submitted all documents. It is every day that you come on interview, you go on interview, you keep telling them, we have submitted evidence, we have submitted evidence, we have submitted evidence that you cannot come here to prove, to defend. Yes, we know what you people are doing, but at the end of the day, you will see what is going to come of this nonsense you are doing. And Shehu, please, we know that this interview you did today was stage managed. It was stage managed because we know you can't ask the whole general such questions. So these were written before you people came live. We know all these things. So why didn't you ask him the killings from December to January? Who were the people perpetrating these killings? Since Simon Ekpa has been restricted and Mazina the Kanu is being kidnapped from Kenya in the DSS dungeon, who are the perpetrators of this evil in the southeast? Since these two people are no longer in charge, who are the perpetrators? You didn't ask him that. You just kept asking him about Simon Ekpa, and he said, oh, that we have submitted the documents, we have submitted a lot of exhibits and all whatnot. General Christopher Musa, you are a liar, you are a criminal and a killer, a murderer. The blood of our people will revenge. I am telling you that we are going to revenge all these people that died in December and January, and we're not scared of saying it because our states, and I heard you when you say, oh, this is a sovereign nation. You are in a sovereign nation. Now that Finland is a sovereign nation, now I want to remind you that Biafra land is now a sovereign nation. It was declared on the 29th of November 2024, so you be careful. And the foreign minister of criminal drug lord Tinubu, madam, thank you, ma, for what you have done to your people, for what they use you to do to your people. We are thanking you, but we hope after 4 or 8 years, you will not come back to the southeast because you have urinated on the road and, did impo on that same road that you are going to pass. I hope you will remain in the west. You won't come to the southeast. I hope now you are happy with the people, with the CGN and the rest of the people that Musa called their names, that they are the one working tirelessly to kill Biafrans. When Musa was talking, I saw that there was no more confidence in him because he knows what is coming up. And let me tell Biafrans, nothing on this earth will make these people to bring back Ekpa. If it happens, then block me. Nobody should listen to me again. They are just playing, hanky-panky game with our Prime Minister. We know what they are doing. We know all these things is just to intimidate us. But remain resolute. We are on the right track. And we know that Musa and the terrorist president of Nigeria, Tinubu, knows what they are doing. So what we are telling you people today is that, hey, you will wait for us after this your nonsense. We will be the last option of Nigeria. We will be the last people that will fight Nigeria because nobody else will fight it for us. And Biafrans, don't expect any Western world to do anything for us. We will fight ourselves, and we are taking diplomatic approach to do this now, since it seems Finland is playing pranks with us, with our Prime Minister. But we know what is happening, so disregard every information on the news that you are hearing, because the woman never spoke. She never said anything that you are hearing on the social media today. Please disregard them and believe that we know what we are doing and we are giving you the right information. Biafrans, we love you all. We are going to revenge all the people that they killed in Biafran land. We will revenge them. Don't worry. We're just waiting for something. After those things, the government is in the right track, and then we'll give them a chance of their life. Don't worry. And we are not scared of saying anything, because we are now a nation. We are now a full-blooded nation. So I give you guys my word. We will revenge all these things that is happening in Biafra land. I thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And may God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Simon Ekpa. And may God bless our COS, Madam Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I greet you from here. Thank you.
It is my honor and privilege to present to you the letter of recall of my predecessor, Ms. Leena Pylväinen. Mr. President, it is also my honor and privilege to present to you the letter of my credence accrediting me as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Finland to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Excellency, my Deputy Premier
Your Excellency, Mr. President,
and our Head of Administrative, Idea Bigu.
Mr. President, it's my honor and privilege to present to you the letter of recall of my predecessor and the letter of my credence, which accredited me as ambassador of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.